Like, what were some Ukrainian things like that your family did that maybe your friends didn't do?
What do I what?
Like Ukrainian things? You know, what kind of Ukrainian traditions would your family do? Did you have any?
Let me think a little bit. Oh, honey, I have to put it into words, and it's kind of hard for me.
That's okay.
I think that looking to Fridays, because I enjoyed pierogies that we usually had for our
Yeah.
evening meal.
Every Friday?
Hmm?
Were they every Friday?
Every Friday, because Friday was a meatless day in the Catholic.
Oh, okay.
For the Catholic. And so it was pierogies for Friday, and we loved them. Oh, they were so good and so fattening with all that butter and fried onions on them.
Yeah.
They were so good. And they were good whether they were hot or cold. We ate them at all times. Pierogies was good. And then there was Sundays where my mother made rolled cabbage. Rice and cabbage rolls.
Holopchi?
Holopchi, that's what they were called. That's right. So we had our favorite meals, you know?
Yeah.
Favorite meals, and they were good.
Were there any other meals that you had?
Hmm?
Any other Ukrainian meals that you had?
Any Ukrainian meals? Well, it was just the love of food. I can tell you probably everybody feels that way. Food is a gift.
Yeah.
God gave us a good gift from, and it was tradition. Eat well, and we did.
Mhm.
We did.
What about on holidays? Did you do anything different from your friends?
Let's see. Holidays were special.
Yeah.
They were special. There was special food on holidays, and of course, church was a big thing in our family. We'd go like on Christmas. Was it? No, Easter when Christ is risen.
Right.
We'd be at church very early.
Very early.
Sunday, very, very early. And not only that, but Fridays was the day when Christ was crucified, you know.
Good Friday?
Were,
Good Friday?
Yes,
yeah.
That was such big days for us.
Yeah.
We lived about a block away from our church, and we were all so excited because they had men dressed up as soldiers with spears, you know. They'd be walking in the church, guarding the tomb of Jesus. So it was this big holiday for us.
Yeah.
And we were so excited.
Yeah.
So excited. There was so much going on.
Did you go to a Ukrainian church? Yeah,
Did we belong to a Ukrainian church?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Did you only speak Ukrainian? Did you only speak Ukrainian?
Yes.
Can you still say words?
We only spoke Ukrainian because my grandma didn't know how to speak English.
Did she live with you?
She lived with us.
Okay.
My grandma lived with us, yes. She died. You know, she died.
Right.
When she, you know, in our home.
Yeah.
She was sick and died.
That's sad.
We had a good life.
Yeah.
A fun life.
Good.
There were 3 girls and my brother, who was a baby. But we had fun. Everything we did was fun.
Yeah. Were you guys really close?
Yeah, we laughed. Yes, we were.
Yeah. What are their names? What are their names?
My sisters was, I was the oldest, Mary. Pauline was the middle girl.
Okay.
And Emily was a baby. Emily now died not too long ago. So.
I'm sorry. What was your brother's name?
And Barry.
Barry.
He was Barry. He ended up taking care of my dad.
Oh, that's
Dad
good.
lived with him.
That's good.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
Good.
Fun childhood.
Good.
It was a bunch of us that kind of like a gang, you know.
Yeah.
My neighbor next door, I'll never forget her. Her name was Evelyn. And then down a little bit there was Lily. And then next to her place was Benny, who I thought was my boyfriend. I was 14 then.
Yeah.
And we just got together. Always had things to do and fun.
Yeah.
You know, you got nice teeth.
Oh, thank you.
You had very pretty teeth.
Kira, can you still remember how to say things in Ukrainian?
Like when we praise the Lord, stuff like that, you know, we'd say, Christ born, Christos Restaic. It's kind of a hard language to learn, I think. It is. The wording is so tough or whatever. Like Christ is born, Christos Restaic.
Yeah.
It's a hard one to say.
Sounds hard.
It is.
Yeah.
And then Christ is risen. Christos voskres. That means was born. Oh, Abby. In my home in Winnipeg, we spoke only Ukrainian because my grandma didn't understand or talk English. So.
Did your parents move to Canada from Ukraine, or was your grandparents?
My dad did.
Your
dad?
He
was very young when he came to, I think, from Austria.
Oh, okay.
My dad was born in Austria, and my mother was born in Canada.
Okay.
What do they call them? Provinces. Up in Canada. And she was born in Canada.
Do you know which province in Canada?
I think up around where Chris was last summer. What is
Chris was in Canada?
Well, it was at the border.
Oh, okay.
Canada. What is it called? Where Chris was?
I don't know.
Where is he?
He's upstairs.
Yeah, so.
Was your mom born in Winnipeg? Was your mom born in Winnipeg?
My mom was born a town just outside of Winnipeg, not too far from close to Winnipeg. My dad was born in Europe.
Okay.
Came to Canada when he was like 18 or something.
Yeah.
And she was married young too.
Yeah.
I think in those days, the parents would push their kids out and get out there and get married.
Yeah.
I think so. It's a lot.
How old was she?
I think my mother was very young, which is like
young.
16.
Oh, wow.
She was young.
That is young.
Yeah.
Why did your dad move to Canada?
I think because I think his parents were lived in Canada, and he lived with his parents,
Okay.
in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
But
why did you move to Detroit?
I was kind of my mother wanted me to get out and see the world a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was an opportunity for me. A friend of mine moved to Detroit and was taking care of some kids in the family. And she knew somebody that wanted somebody to take care of their kids, and so she told me about it, and I thought that would be a good thing to get away and get out.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what that means, to leave home, Abby? It means to grow up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
I cried. I couldn't talk to anybody.
Oh.
You know, my heart was just broken.
Yeah.
I miss my mother, of course.
Yeah.
I miss Winnipeg.
Right. That makes sense.
But anyway, I stayed and stayed and finally moved from the place that I was living, taking care of it. It was Patty and Wally, two little kids, like about 5 and 6. And then then I moved to a hospital, where I got a job at a hospital.
Do you know where it was?
It was hospital. It was somewhere in Detroit. I think it was like like part of, just part of Detroit.
Okay.
Outskirts, the outskirts of Detroit.
Okay. Like a suburb?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a suburb.
Okay.
Eddie, you're not going to be working when you go to school, are you?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
You're going to have to find a job?
Yep. Gotta pay for it somehow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because, you're going to have to travel. You can't be right next door as much as you'd like to, but that's the whole trouble is going back and forth.
Yeah. Transportation. Transportation.
Yes. Yes. I remember I had some bad times.
Yeah.
In that area.
Yeah.
Bad times. And you have to be careful. Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
Yeah. And like one time I was walking down the street, a man came up from behind me, grabbed me between. Oh yeah, and I screamed.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I screamed, and then people came out, and whoever it was, ran away. Another time, I came to get my car. Do you know where the 620 Club is, like on 6th and Hennepin? Right in the corner. And I went to get my car after the work, and work was 1 o'clock in the morning. Can you imagine?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I walked around the block, go to the back end of the 620 Club. There were like about 7 guys around my car.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, that's right. And just think how spunky I was, Abby. I was so spunky. I walked right up to the car. There was this bunch of guys talking, just between them. So, and acting like I wasn't even there. And I acted the same way. I walked right up to the car, got in the car, started it, and went away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah.
Guess who was looking after me, Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was that. For that, I remember that very well.
Yeah.
Because,
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. I can just say that I was protected everywhere I went. I was safe.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was.
That's
but,
good.
Yeah, I was lucky.
So, when you were a kid, Grandma, did you have any games that you would play that were Ukrainian games, or like any kind of Ukrainian things that were different from what your friends did?
Did we play any Ukrainian games?
Yeah, was there anything just like
that stands out?
Yeah.
Well, yes. What stands out in my mind is belonging to a church choir. I belong, and we're all about the same age.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, and we would meet, in the basement of the church, and have music, and we danced. We danced in. I remember this very well. We danced in. What are these shoes that are made out of
clogs?
Clogs?
Is that what they're called?
No, they're made out of. Let's see. Like skin.
Moccasins?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we wore. It was
really?
Yes. It's just like being barefooted.
Yeah.
You know? We'd wear them and they'd be very warm. I think they're made of skin.
Like animal hide?
Like what?
Animal hide?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, and then we'd walk way down the street where the church. We lived about a block away from the church, and we walked down to a park, and there was a river there. It was up high. There was hills where we'd sit on cardboard and slide down. We had so much fun. It was so fun being together with the group, you know. And then we'd walk back, moccasins and all, and go into the church basement there where we had hot cocoa and stuff. It was so fun. We had so much fun just being around each other, around together. I have pictures of my choir.
Yeah.
Church choir, yeah.
And they were all Ukrainian kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all belonged to the church.
Do you remember what the church was called?
Yes, I do. It's called Saint Vladimir and Olga. Vladimir. I think Vladimir means Walter
Walter?
in English. Yeah, Vladimir is Olga.
Do you know who Saint Walter is? Do you know who Saint Walter is?
Saint Vladimir?
Yeah.
Who he was?
Yeah.
He was a saint, but it's all I know. I think he was a saint at Christmas where he brought toys to children.
Oh, fun.
That was interesting. So that was Saint Vladimir and Olga.
Did you have any Christmas stories? Like, instead of Santa, did you have someone else?
Did we have Christmas trees?
Christmas stories. Like, you know how I have Santa? Did you have a different story?
Christmas story? Well, we did have a Christmas tree, which was very, very unusual.
Yeah? How come?
And I knew, well, not too many people went to that. I think it might be expensive. I don't know.
Yeah.
We were poor. And Christmas was so exciting. So exciting because there was so much to eat. But my parents really went out for all kinds of food. You can't imagine having. You can't imagine the work my mother put into me. All those, like the holochi, which is the stuffed cabbage, the pierogies, and she even had to take fish and boil fish with the bones and everything.
Wow.
And then after that, the stuff would coagulate. It got like gelatin.
Oh.
And my mother would pour that in a dish. All that fish. Put the fish in the water with jelly. Was it good? It was good. It's kind of I think a lot of Jewish people eat food like that. You know, jellyfish.
Is that what it was called? Jellied fish?
Yeah. I think they still sell it. Oh, it was so good. But she take the fish and doctor it up with the little breading and stuff, so that it tasted almost like like a pudding or whatever.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Forget a lot of stuff, Abby.
That's okay, Grandma. You're doing great.
It's been a lot of years.
Yeah, it has.
But I know for a fact that we were so excited. So excited.
For what?
Excited about Christmas.
Yeah.
And then of course it was quite a holy day for us.
Right.
It's holy. Christ was born, you know.
Yeah.
We sang songs about the birth of Christmas. I still know how to the words to all those songs.
You should sing one, Grandma.
Let's see which one do I know. See now I forget which is Easter is Christos Voskres. Christ is risen. Christos Voskres. Christos Rishdayacha. Christ is born. So you have to know the language to know the songs, you know. I know, Abby, when my mother died, which was about May the 6th, that was the date of when she died, and all through church they were singing, and that Christ is born. Was it? Yeah, Christ is born.
Yeah. Grandma,
And
sing the song. Sing the song.
You want me to sing it?
Uh-huh. It was beautiful.
It was like that, you see. So excited because it was a holiday.
Yeah.
And we usually get new clothes on holiday, new shoes, new dresses. There were 3 of us in the family, just like in yours.
Right?
3. We loved it.
Didn't you have 4? 2 sisters, a brother, and you?
In my family?
Yeah.
Pauline, she lives in Long Beach. Emily, she just died.